YouTube, your videos now.
Panic camera to the middle of the dance floor. I think there's something going down. Shorty packing goods like a transport, and I ain't never seen something so round. How round? Round like a planet in orbit, round like a b-ball. 23 Jordan, dunking on default. Automatic forces attract me to females. I look this gorgeous. How did you even come in existence? Hey, or did you just appear out in an instance? You got me from my pistons. I wonder if she like the stick shift. Count it for and make a wish. That shorty keep it lit. Cause if I shoot my shot, I won't miss. No backboard, gotta sound a light switch. Go ahead, touchdown like that. Go ahead, touchdown like that. Go ahead, touchdown like that. Hey, hey, go ahead, touchdown like that. 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 Like work the middle, 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 work the middle.
Oh shit, let's get this dab going.
Hey yo, yeah, Nike check. I done made it by the million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the back and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist, going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, wait a minute, like don't make sense to really get it. I'm ready, get it to the chicken. That tricky finger like a chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good drop. Keep it racking my sauce. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my socks. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag and racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'ma say. Got a new Prestos and a J's in a way. Got a new Chris Foss, but it don't take time. Might pull up on a hop if it's up too hot. And he wanna play ball, hit a 3-point shot. Or this my court, got a block on lock. I done made it by the million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist, going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense to really get it. I'm steady, get it to the chicken. That tasty finger, lick the chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good walk. Keep it racking my sauce. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my socks. Hey yo, Nike check. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I hold the conversation. I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't sell pep. Cause what you do, I don't know what you do. Pull up in your city for that, you know what you trying to do. Cause I'm open.
Let's see if I can play a halfway decent game before we go. Oh.
Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback now. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack now. I'm real proud of the steps she took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell it to you straight, I got an estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. I go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city talking.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. Nothing. nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the New Orleans Saints.
Kickoff for New Orleans.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Fucking fag, man. Jesus.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Second and 10, Stafford again. And he comes back with one complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he is going to have a Bills first down. He's
Cold,
able
buddy.
to get the 3rd down conversion. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
Colt boy. Colt 45 boy. All right, here we go. What's it giving me? Nothing.
Stafford looks to throw again. Gets this to his running back, Tariq
So
Cohen.
now I figure out y'all
Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you, and you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
They'll try and pick it up with Cohen. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. He may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10.
Coming on, man.
This is Coleman. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Desmond.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints' 22-yard line.
What the fuck? No, I'm not.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Throwing is Stafford. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. First carry down. This is Williams. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
He was brought
What a
down.
luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
At the Saints' 14-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll fake the give. Now Stanford. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Hey,
Stephon Diggs.
that was not.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical. I guess when it takes that many plays.
Almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Out is the kickoff unit as they
bang bang, lost 2 games. On
the return, Deontay Harris. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Who we got?
And just no chance of turning the
ball
corner.
out
He can
there.
only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
Take him down. The Bills get to it. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bills
7, Saints
Good
0.
night. We gon' hit it right. Hit it right. Okay.
No, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to float this one deep right side. And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Jaquiski Tartt. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-0, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
But a good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Now it's the backup Mariota. It's going to be caught. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
Now that heater.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Oh, you fucking.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25.
Rich, what you doing this weekend? Hanging and slaying?
take over 1st and 10.
Ooh, we got big door orders out there in the world.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup. No ball. It's out of toes. This is pushed to the Bills. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
To throw on 2nd down. Wagner. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Ed Oliver able to record his 5th sack of the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. It's a game of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to...
God damn, I missed it.
This close to his back.
Yeah.
He turns around.
Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion.
Yeah.
They run the counter. It's Griffin.
Fucking machine right now. I have had it with your fucking bullshit. This is after the last break. It is fucking like fucking 2:15. Like you two have been fucking around for 45 minutes. Fucking up all fucking day. They think that it's like decent time because like managers put there.
Yeah.
My
boss, like our manager, like he doesn't like go off. I tell him fuck off.
8 yards the tally
I
on
go
that 1st
absolutely
down run.
like, every
Here's
once
2nd
in
and
a
2.
while, like when they're just fucking around with it.
They'll try the left side. Griffin. And he stopped after a gain of...
Ain't nothing wrong
So
with
yeah,
that, Rich.
so that's what I got to do tomorrow. Because the manager's there.
Will use the 2nd of their
They can't leave.
timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
I don't trust him alone.
Oh, trash.
It's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
And this carries into the end zone.
Super Bowl shit, right?
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
You won't see that.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this
No,
going.
but
2 drives,
like,
2 touchdowns.
You can't
like
ask for a
fuck
better start
food.
than that, can you? I mean,
Yeah.
this is the way you practice it.
Like
This is the way
shrimp
you
and
rehearse it.
things like that.
Right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing
Good.
no options, he throws it away. After the incompletion,
Like
here's
obligated.
2nd and 10 from the 20.
I had plans or something like that.
Damn, Rich, man, he pitched to the quiet.
Working out of the gun, Mariota.
Oh, what the fuck, Diggs?
Will be intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get the spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
At the 17-yard line.
On second down, it's Griffin. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
It's the bomb, it's on, stomp. Put on, so hey, oh, break. Who the best?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Wagner. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
Crap.
Inside the 5-4. Able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to throw. Wagner. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown New Orleans. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he puts it through.
Ties the game at 14. Will Lutz to kick off for
this one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Down Buffalo.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Play action. Stafford.
Bruh.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford. Flush to his right. Coleman has it here right side. Yeah, he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before the break. Stafford into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And his guys have got it back.
I guess we'll try to fill around. Nah, I'm going to long this.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. He's going to get this down to the 35-yard So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Deontay Harris on the return. The Saints take over first and
getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you know. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan is showing you.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 10-yard line. A big play there out of Kamara. 57 yards.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Micah Hyde comes flying in from safety for the sack. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter.
Told them they done it whenever we'll get
a field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. On the ground, Kamara.
God damn it.
They'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. Looking to throw. Wagner. Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Got him. Got him.
And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play. Yeah. But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the third quarter. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now this throw caught left side and brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First down, Bill.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 more on that one and another first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Up 2nd and 11. At the 36-yard line.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. He's able to to muscle him here as he pulls it in. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
On every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here live in New Orleans. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Okay, Brown, try for the
Well, Stafford. Escape, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Hey, normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stack sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Flushed out right.
Ah! Short ass pass, man. Son of a bitch.
There by Von Bell.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Stafford.
Fuck. Man, he threw it.
This is going to be intercepted.
Hard.
And he's going to take this one back to the 7-yard line.
Man, come on, bro. Put it out there. Don't
Break the time. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy for the opportunity to put points on the board. But give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
they'll keep it on the ground. Griffin, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
They'll try the left side. It's Griffin, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave him with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They run the counter.
Good play. I know he's trying to get that
The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. And there's also a flag down. And it's in the area of holding.
No, I can't go.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. A shotgun snap for Stafford. It's the right side here, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Oh, there's no taste. Oh, there's no taste.
On second down, it's Coleman. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Not much there, only a yard. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now a handoff here to his running back.
We are chipping away at him.
Yardage at the 10.
He gonna hurt himself.
1:52 to go. We get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
The 10-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Griffin. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
Roquan Smith in on the tackle.
On 3rd down, Griffin. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Budweiser King.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Griffin. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
31-yard line.
Now a give right side. Griffin. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Short gain, short game, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. On 3rd down, it's Griffin. That is going to lose yards. They take him down to 26.
We are on
you. Loss of 3 to bring up 4.
3-yard line.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
It's 4th down.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll look to throw. And the crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off here at the 29, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Ain't that a bitch, man?
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up.
Ooh.
2nd and 10. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. It's third down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Stafford. To the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. Malcolm Jenkins on the coverage.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And
What?
it'll be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The Bills
What did you tell him?
on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back.
What?
On down.
No, how'd you explain this?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to...
So what are we doing?
We'll see what they do here. Well, going into the final play of this game.
How did you explain this? You told her some.
There at the very end, but
It made me. What'd you say, babe?
we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still... You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Bills, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And
No, that ain't it. What'd you say?
They face Indianapolis next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints, things are definitely going so quickly as they fall now to 1-6, and they will be back home next week.
I'd be fine with going, but I just feel like, what the heck? I thought we were going to be able to have
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So,
but whatever, we can go down.
Why not?
I swear, they're going to make that tape.
Game over, time's up. Play my cards, dealt my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back, did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss. Stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it's stuck. Living my life cause we up. Looking back at what I done. So I be hella low key. But contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm out the chain, I'm out the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, I've been scheming. Against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it on the line.
Let's think I got an A.